Hi dear cricket fans and subscribers of Cricket Happenings, your host Ram today. Sorry I couldn't bring it yesterday because I was a bit unwell. I should have got the bulletin there. Well, the first and foremost thing that I would like to tell you is I've actually joined Twitter. So that is also something that I've done. So I would like to share this with my 47 friends and 67 subscribers all over the world. That's one thing. And well, what we are going to see today, we are going to look at the match between England and Sri Lanka. That is, today was the third day's play, and well, rain continues to play a role. There's no doubt about that. Every day of this particular Test match has been ruined by rain, and it's so sad. But well, England have done well today. They are actually taken a very slender lead, but 11-run lead right now. Psychological advantage there for England, and the score stands at 195 for 4. In fact, they finished at 195 for 4 at close of play. Again, there were a lot of rain interruptions today, but as far as today was concerned, the main batting feature was Kevin Pietersen, who actually played absolutely positively right from the first ball he faced. He was absolutely confidence personified. He was playing strokes on both sides of the wicket. That is what the Kevin Pietersen that we know of. Whether he plays a defensive stroke or an aggressive stroke, the ball used to flow beautifully from the middle of his bat, and that was the real feature today. But it was a real shame that just at the brink of close of play, Peterson actually gave away his wicket. He was caught driving at a wide one from Thisara Pereira, and Prasanna Jayawardene behind the wickets did the rest. But his knock was superb. He had 14 powerfully hit boundaries in his score of 85 of just 115 deliveries. That itself tells you the tale. 85 runs of 115 deliveries, 14 fours. I would say the spectators at Southampton would have really enjoyed Peterson's batting, but they would have been definitely disappointed that they had to see the back of Peterson just before the close of play, which was a real shame according to me. After playing so well, Peterson actually had to give away his wicket in such a fashion. Well, other than that, Alistair Cook actually went into the records, and Alistair Cook at this young age has been, getting records getting records time and again. And today it was his turn to actually score the sixth consecutive 50, a record held by an Englishman. Only one Englishman has actually, only a few Englishmen have actually done it. Six consecutive 50s. That was one was Ted Dexter, that was Ken Barrington in the past, and the next target for Alistair Cook would be the 7 consecutive centuries, the all-time record held by Shivnarayan Chandrapal of West Indies. Well, with the form that Alistair Cook is in, I won't be surprised if that happens. But Alistair Cook also played a very good hang. His square driving was very good. He was, he was so good. He could really play the ball on its merit, and he was able to really squid the gaps there. And the way he played was a real, I would say, a real textbook exercise for all the youngsters watching him. The way actually Alistair Cook played today. Other than that, initially Andrew Strauss played a very loose stroke. In fact, Andrew Strauss continued his struggle against left-arm pace bowling. Chanaka Velagadra this time taking up his wicket in the third over when Andrew Strauss limply chased a ball from Velagadra, which was moving away. Parnavitana at the slips took the catch, and he was gone for 3. And Jonathan Trott played a very loose shot to Lakmal's angling delivery outside the off stump, and Prasanna Jayawardene took the catch, and he was gone for 4. There were 2 cheap dismissals, and after that, this partnership from 14 for 2, Kevin Pietersen and Alistair Cook were the ones who actually took the score on to 120. There was a beautiful partnership, 106 runs, in which Pietersen definitely dominated, and Cook contributed 55, 102 balls with 7 fours. Ian Bell towards the close was not out on 39 of 48 balls with 6 fours and very well hit fours, and he was looking in pretty good touch there, not out on 39. And Anderson, the night watchman, was sent in as Peterson just fell at the brink of close of play. James Anderson was not out on 195 for 4. England finished with, in reply to Sri Lanka, who made 184 at the start of the day. They just added probably 2 runs, 182, so they just added 2 runs, and they were all out for 185. Actually, one was hoping Tremlett would have got the 7th wicket, but no. it was actually Stuart Broad who would be very, very relieved that Ridley's got a solitary wicket there, as well as Scott Morgan bowled Broad for 7, and Fernando remained not out on a very, very good 39 of 51 balls with 6 fours, and 6 for 48. The figures read for Tremlett, a splendid bowling figures, 2 wickets to Anderson and 1 each to Stuart Broad and Graham Swan. So 184, England replying at close of play with 195 for 4, a 11-run lead right now. The bowling figures, Chanaka Velgadra 13 overs 1 made and 1 for 44, bowled well. Luckmal was also bowling well, 10.4 overs 1 made and 1 for 52. Fernando 6.2 overs no made and 1 for 36, has to walk off because of some injury to his foot there. And Pereira 13 overs 2 made and 1 for 46, getting his maiden test wicket of Kevin Pietersen just before close of play. And Rangana Herath bowled 4 overs no made and none for 17. And today Kevin Pietersen definitely won the battle against Rangana Herath, even though Rangana Herath didn't bowl much, but Kevin Pietersen got the better of Rangana Herath for sure. And other than that, one can talk about Kumar Sangakkara's captaincy. Now Tilakendra Dilshan is not there, and Kumar Sangakkara has been captaining the side. One could see the difference. What a well-read person Sangakkara is. He knew that Strauss is susceptible to the away-moving ball. Chanaka Velgadra was there. Then he told Suranga Lakmal to bowl to Trott, just pitching and moving away. And Trott definitely played a loose shot, but I thought even Kumar Sangakkara's captaincy played a very good role today in actually getting those wickets. But after that, Kevin Pietersen, as I said, the feature of the day today with his knock of 85, simply superb. I mean, Kevin Pietersen, one could have got miles to see Kevin Pietersen's knock today. As I said, 14 powerfully hit boundaries. He played on the offside, he was playing on the onside, he was turning his wrists over, he was flicking them. Even his defensive strokes were, just flowing when he used to play. So one couldn't really find any loopholes in Pietersen's batting today. It was absolutely confidence personified, and that is going to do a lot of good for Pietersen and England. And one would now 3 days gone in this match. Okay, before that, before this YouTube broadcast ends, let me just give you some news. As you know, the first test is going to start between India and West Indies at Kingston, Jamaica, and Sabina Park. Chris Gayle continues his struggle with the West Indian selectors and the West Indian Cricket Board. He's out of favour probably with the selectors. And not only that, another problem for West Indies is that it was a real surprise that one of their experienced players, Dwayne Bravo, doesn't find a place in the first test, and his place has gone to Adrian Bharat. Well, but I mean, that is something, because Dwayne Bravo, as you know, is such an experienced person, and he can make a big difference. And looking at the West Indian squad, his presence would have really, really helped. But it's a riddle as to why Dwayne Bravo has not been selected. One knows that Dwayne Bravo requested the West Indian Cricket Board to rest him for all the one-day internationals. Whether that was the reason behind the thinking of the West Indian cricket selectors to actually drop him, one does not know. But well, West Indian cricket seems to be in a sort of a real crisis mode right now, and that is not good for West Indian cricket, according to me. They had to get it right, and they had to have Chris Gayle and Dwayne Bravo into the team. Well, the only time will decide what really is going to happen. Other than that, I can say that India is having fitness problems. As you know, we already have India already has fitness problems with Zahir Khan and Sreesan not playing, and now there is news that Munaf Patel's fitness is also something which will be tested before the start of the first test, and that's not good news for India. Well, other than that, we are looking forward to that. Probably you can look out for a preview tomorrow if at all I find time. That's it from me, your host Ram, for your Cricket Happening show for today. See you then tomorrow. Thank you.